Hi there, and welcome to iCollect. Today we're going to be opening up Disney 100 Mystery Pin Blind Boxes. This particular pin series is exclusive to Pink a la Mode, which means that the only way to get these pins is through their website. Interestingly enough, they released both Series 1 and Series 2 at the same time. So on the left, we have 3 blind boxes for Series 1, and on the right, we have 3 blind boxes for Series 2. First off, I want to thank you so much for joining for today's video. I hope you enjoy it, and if you want to see more collectibles being opened up, please consider subscribing to this channel, iCollect, for more. Okay, why don't we jump into our opening for today? There's a lot to go through. So as you can see, the packaging for Series 1 and Series 2 are very similar, almost identical, but if you look closely, the collector's guide, which is printed on the front of each box, they're different. There's 12 characters to collect for each. So on the left here, we have Series 1, which features 12 characters from that particular set. And on the right, we have Series 2, which is, once again, 12 more classic Disney characters that you can collect from that particular series. So even though the boxes are very similar, there are different characters to collect in each one. So if you're looking to pick these up, please make sure you choose the right series if you're hunting down a specific character. But overall, I'm really excited to see what they look like. And something to note is that each of the pins are limited to 500 a piece. And I believe on the back of the pin, there should be a little stamp saying that they are limited to 500, although they are not numbered individually. So here is Series 1 once again, and here is Series 2. Let's start with Series 1. Some characters I'm hoping to pull in today's opening are Mickey Mouse, Mulan, Ariel, and Nemo. I think those would be my top choices. Let me know in the comments below which characters you're hoping to get in your blind box. Each one comes with 2 pins, so we won't unfortunately see the entire set in today's video because we'll be collecting 6 pins for each series, but there are 2 in each one instead of just 1, which is nice. And it keeps it pretty exciting as we open these up because we'll get to see 2 characters. Overall, I like the box a lot. A really nice, simple design with the collector's guide on the front. And even though you can't really see on the camera as well, the cardboard of the mystery box kind of has a nice silver shine to it, almost like a foil. And that's very fitting for the Disney 100 anniversary celebration. Okay, let's jump into our first blind box and see which characters we get, starting with Series 1. As usual, the pins are inside a black bag, and each one is individually wrapped in a black bag. So let's check out our first one here. Excited to see which character we get. It looks like our first character is... we have Hercules. Very cool. These are super well made, really nice detail and coloration on both the character and the 100 emblem behind the character. There's a cool little rainbow pattern that covers the emblem on the back, and they're a good size, not too big and not too small. So our first one is Hercules. Let's go ahead and turn the pin around. Interesting, they chose to do a recycling stamp on the back. And if you look closely, you can see that it says limited edition to 500 right here on the top strip here. And the rest of it is just manufacturing information. But this thin strip here says limited edition 500. So that's super cool. And each individual pin will have that stamp on the back. So these are highly limited, which makes collecting them even more fun. Okay, so we have Hercules to start us off. Let's check out pin number 2 for our first Series 1 blind box. Let's see if we can get Mickey. Okay, our next one, we have Simba. Simba for pin number 2. Once again, really nice design. I like how they all match each other with the 100 emblem in the background. And once again, we have the limited edition 500 logo on the back. Cool. So we have Simba and Hercules for our first two. Let's move on to our second mystery box and see which pins we get here. Hoping for no repeats today. And speaking of that, I have jinxed it because we got another Hercules. A great character, of course, just a little unfortunate that we got a repeat, but that's okay. We have another Hercules duplicate. Hopefully the combo of the two pins is not set inside each box, so maybe we'll get somebody different than Simba for our second pin. And unfortunately, we have the same layout as our first box with Hercules and Simba. So we have a pair of repeats. Something to look out for as you're collecting these. It looks like sometimes the two pins you get in each box are predetermined to be the same, which is a little unfortunate. I know some of the pins that you get from the Disney parks also falls into that same pattern, which makes it harder to collect, but it's okay. We still have two more for Series 1, and then we'll check out these Series 2 blind boxes next. Our next pin, we have Simba again. Okay, if we get Hercules again, that's definitely really unfortunate. We didn't see much variety from Series 1, and maybe something for Pink a la Mode to revisit. That maybe they can mix it up a bit more, and as predicted, unfortunately, we have a third Hercules. So all three Series 1 blind boxes yielded the same pair of pins in each box, which is pretty unfortunate. And yeah, Pink a la Mode, if you're watching this video, just maybe something to look out for if people are ordering multiple blind boxes, and obviously they're doing that to try to complete the collection or complete the set. Maybe try to mix it up a little bit or find new ways to mix them up, at least regarding each pair that comes in the box, because 3 repeats in a row is a little disappointing, especially when there's 12 to collect. But anyways, let's move on to Series 2. Here's the collector's guide. Otherwise, the packaging is the same. Some characters I'm looking to collect in this series is Woody, Pooh, Pocahontas, Tinkerbell, and Belle. Actually, Elsa would be pretty awesome too. Okay, let's jump into our first Series 2 blind box and really hope we see a bit more variety in this one. Let's open up the inner black bag. And once again, the back has the limited edition 500 stamp. And our first pin for Series 2 is Tiana. Very nice. Very well made there. Let's put Tiana over there. And let's check out our second pin. Our second pin is Donald Duck. Classic. Very nice looking pin here. Donald Duck Disney 100 pin. Okay, let's move on to box number 2 for Series 2 and see if we can get different characters in our second box. Start with this one here. We have Donald Duck. I'm starting to feel a bit nervous because it looks like we may get another set of Donald and Tiana, just like we did with Series 1. I'm assuming that's going to be Tiana. Yes, that is Tiana again. Wow, really hoping that this last box yields different pins, because otherwise we're not really anywhere close to finishing the set with today's blind boxes. Ooh, I see Tiana. So unfortunately, we have another repeat set with Series 2, just as it was with Series 1, except this time it's Tiana and Donald. 3 pairs of each of them. So that's definitely unfortunate. And yeah, very disappointed in that, because, you know, these blind boxes are fun mainly because there's a surprise element and it's fun to try and complete the set with the blind boxes. But if the format yields so many repeats, and especially if they're predetermined, it makes it a lot less fun to collect overall. But that's okay. I hope you still enjoyed today's opening, and something to look out for, I guess, as you're purchasing these pins from Pink a la Mode. And once again, they're exclusive to their store, that you might get a lot of repeats as we did today. But it's still really cool to see how high quality the pins are and that they're all limited. And happy hunting as you purchase these. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.